Hallo und herzlich willkommen zur nächsten Episode von Danganronpa. Und jetzt machen wir krasse Sachen. So, Friction on the Cloth. Das wäre hier. So. So, nächstes. Scheint nicht. Ups. The thin, long item. Rubber inner tube. Wait, geht's von links nach rechts? Nee. Kommen da noch mehr? Gehen wir nochmal an. Hier, zweite Seite. Oh, ist es von links nach rechts? Die freaking Weeps. Glaube ich. Okay, what was used to transport the body on the ropeway? Okay. When the gym was rope tight. Okay, das war hier Window-Dings da. Dann die Frage, what was used as a partition? Okay, alles klar, das haben wir auch hier. The evidence made of metal didn't eat. Ja, die Handcuffs. Und das wird dann das letzte sein, was jetzt freigeschaltet wurde. Und das letzte noch hier.
This is the truth of the case.
Moment, habe ich eigentlich die Anmod gemacht? Ja, bestimmt. Wenn nicht, dann hi.
When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night, around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next,
Damn.
the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym. Used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key to the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun.
Hätte sie ihn einfach so umgebracht, hätte das keine Sau bemerkt. Hä? Hätte sie ihn einfach da liegen lassen?
The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope.
Yes. Kick. Tuk.
They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube,
Und ich muss aufhören, so viel zu wackeln, ist mir auch noch
hung the inner
aufgefallen.
tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burning had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool.
Das wäre in jedem Fall passiert.
Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence: the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid? Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi...
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodem, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right! Let the heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time! Now then, it seems the voting has finished.
Was passiert eigentlich, wenn ich falsch vote? Ich frage ja, wer auf mich gewotet hat.
Who'll be chosen as the Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Es geht aber nicht direkt los. Jetzt kommt erstmal Story, ne? Ja, jetzt kommt erstmal Story.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly. What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome. The black end who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kiromi Toyo, the ultimate mate. Bravo, bravo.
Thank goodness.
We managed to get through the class trial again. There's nothing good about that at all. Why did you have to be Kiromi? Truly, this result was unexpected. From me? No. How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
But Gunter, no, can't believe it. Kiromi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kiromi is also culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
How long have you been lying to us?
Truth
Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone? You mean she's not my mom? She was never your fucking mom. Hey Kirumi, tell me, why? You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we all call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I will never forgive humans. But this really has a reason to... What the frog is wrong with me? But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice. Enough with the commentary already.
Say.
Well, Kirumi, were you feeling towards us simply another falsehood? No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie too. I don't think so. I still believe Kirumi cares about us. And how would you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has begun agonizing for her. I can't say for certain, That is what a detective would say. Kirumi, are you upset because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? So Kirumi watched hers after all. Earlier, Kirumi mentioned that she had accepted a request from Ryoma. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video. Achso, ja, das sowieso. Do you have nothing to say for yourself?
I do not agree.
No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Super lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've just done. Regret?
Damn.
Spit it out already, otherwise we can't accept this outcome. Tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well, then, if you are so desperate to know,
Take that request.
I will consider this a final request and tell you everything. No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth, please, and thank you. Yes, I understand.
That is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Nein. Sie hat einfach Zugang zu den Räumen. Alright, fess up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was
What are
you.
you saying?
Why would one raise their hand and need to close their eyes? That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. If you didn't trade with anyone, how did you see your motive video? Perhaps Kirumi received her own motive video. I mean, she had her own motive video from the start? Correct. No one had... Okay. No one had my motive video, but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why. That's not possible. Monokuma, what the hell is going on? No, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about the videos being switched, what does that mean exactly? Don't play dumb, you're the one who switched all the motive videos. No, I didn't. Huh? Oh. Was it not supposed to ask that? Did your cup screw up again? Not supposed to?
Dumbass!
It's all Monofani's fault. She passed them out without checking the names. I didn't know. Montero should have checked the names too. Wait a minute, I don't even remember passing out any videos. It was my fault. What?
I'm sorry.
I should have been more carefully. No, Modem, it's not your fault. It's all our fault. I'm so sorry too. It seems I misunderstood. I completely forget that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos. It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting. Thanks goodness. What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
Stupid.
Yeah, already is. I'm through getting along with your dummy beers. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation. I see the Monocos merely distribute the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you? What's in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything. I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it. If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together? Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again. How thorough of you. Yet I suppose it's the best this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. After Kirumi had spoken, the Monocops began playing the video.
Alright! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to
Make this country great again.
and transferred all his authority to her. No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
It can't be. What the hell, the Prime Minister? Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
Wait!
Please hold on, that video is true? That's ridiculous, there's no way Kirumi's the Prime
I
Minister.
do not agree.
No, it's the truth. I'm Kiryu Motoi, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me are the citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past, but he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me, cause this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump. I see, so Kirumi is the real Prime Minister running the country behind the scenes. How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be Prime Minister? I don't think it's odd that the ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboard's talents let him pretend to be human even though he's a heartless robot. I'm not pretending, I'm still learning. Well, good luck I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kirumi's impressive talent, but Prime Minister. Then Kirumi really is Prime Minister. She holds burden of country's future.
Actually,
The motive video aside, Kirumi doesn't seem like she would lie about something like that.
yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kirumi is really important, but what about that unprecedented crisis? I actually don't know. Why can't I remember? With our memory lost, super lost. Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt? Perhaps it's connected. The Ultimate Hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation. If that's true, how are they connected? What is the Ultimate Hunt anyway? I don't know what is happening to the nation while am I here, inside the end wall. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know what the most important people in my life were safe.
Selfless devotion.
Because I'm duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
This is why I needed to escape. So weighted our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation. But if those are the options, of course you would pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Kirumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live. What shall we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside dies because Hirumi is dead, doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do? Say, what's Monokuma's planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million easily. No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way he could really...
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I'm the ruler of this world. Nothing's beyond my power. Nothing's beyond your power? What kind of arranged and ridiculous...
100%.
This is 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny? You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway. If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tell lies?
Shut up!
Cut it out, this is serious. How long are you going to keep talking about Kirumi? Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right. We know our motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically? Because he was easy to kill. Easy to kill?
Weird.
Ryoma not that weak. When he used his Sokokichi method, even Gonta could not catch. His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live. Without that, he became the weakest among us. I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean? I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet him in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded,
Got it.
so you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. That's good. If you've got something to live for, it means your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew he forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people. Then Ryoma knew he was going to be killed.
But...
Wait a minute, it's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What? Because...
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
Wait!
Wait a minute, you're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say that he only checked the name and didn't watch the video? Did I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at?
Well, you know...
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has stepped up and speak for pro Ryoma. Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I will get to that in a second, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live, isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
Swap motive videos? Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah,
I remember, cause once you watch him, you've got a motive to kill. But if it shows someone important to me, I would really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who will be in the video?
No.
I don't, that's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I will have the reason to live. If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys. That video might just give me a motive to live.
Please.
That's true.
You're right, he was looking for a reason to live. Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place. What do you mean? What did his video show? Niemanden. Nothing. His motive was empty. Empty?
Okie dokie.
We're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
Alright! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important?
Ja, okay.
This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, das ist echt... That's what he was shown if he saw something like that. He had none to care for and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kiyomi claim his life. So that's why he must have just watched that video before and assumed him to meet with me.
It can't be.
Oh, that is actually pretty fucking sad. To hell with that. That damn moron.
But...
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live. That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kiyomi? For too many reasons. You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people, because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I need to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Hiromi. Monokuma, Gonta have question.
Need something?
Can Gonta be black instead of Kirumi? What?
Gonta.
Not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kirumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't wanna die, but Kirumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kirumi's got lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kirumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would.
Jeez.
Maybe I would have been better if we would got the culprit wrong. What do you mean? If Kirumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. Then, what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have. What kind of face is that, Suichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up.
Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with all this value of life shit.
Alright!
Life is not just some thing. You can't trade it or put a price on it.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean,
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I wanna live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here. The idiot is talking again, but he's right. I mean, you're right too. He's an idiot, but he's right. Yep, he's an notorious damned idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
But
Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kirumi certainly looks shaken by it. Shaken?
because
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Kirumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up yet, even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
but
Monokuma would never allow a black ant to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel, so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kirumi? Am I close? You're the most detestable cretin I've ever met. You know exactly what I would attempt, yet allow me to explain anyway. Wait, what you just said was true? You tried to trick Gonta, tried to trick everyone? Seriously, you backstabbing cunt. Enough, she was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that. That's right, I must serve. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I should have not killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation. So no matter what, I cannot die. This is why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up.
I see.
You still refuse to give up? So what do you intend to
You
do?
must live.
I intend to live. I must survive no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
Survive!
She screamed and she started running. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was completely undignified exit.
Escape! I won't die here!
There's no way I'm letting you get out of here. It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run! Run, run, Kirumi!
Hurry!
Please run.
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave. Run.
You will live! I refuse to die in a hellhole like this!
now then, I've prepared a special punishment.
Oh boy, here we go.
for Kirumi
Ich hab das
Tojo,
Gefühl,
the ultimate maid.
dass
For my nation! For my people!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
understandable. Have a great day. Oh boy, ich hab echt Angst, nachdem ich die letzte Execution gesehen habe. Oh no. Strand of Agony. Ignorieren wir mal den Fanservice. Oh nein. Okay, man muss sagen, die Executions sind ziemlich heftig gemacht. Was ich gut finde. Und Monodam hat Monosuke umgebracht. Das war so ein bisschen klar, dass der stirbt.
Really?
Why Monodam? Why did you kill Monosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Monokid. He was getting in the way of us getting along. We don't need him.
Yeah?
Don't need him?
Let's get along.
With few remaining Monocups, we must get along.
We are all friends.
No matter what, we must always get along. Not even father can stop us from getting along.
I will not forgive that.
Not if he knows what's good is good for him, huh?
Wonderful.
This academy belongs to us. The age of the Monocups begins now. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man?
That's
And yet
nice.
this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute. It's so cute how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk, you're not getting any larger, you know?
They're so freaking cute!
All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. Ah,
How horrible!
you call oh, you call him an ugly bitch. It doesn't matter, now's not the time for that. Kirumi. I can't take this anymore, even Kirumi was killed so brutally. I don't wanna do this anymore. I'm gonna end up like that too.
I'll protect you!
I won't let that happen, Himiko. I will protect you no matter what. I will protect you no matter what. I don't wanna do this anymore either. Please just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on!
Isn't that what Atua said?
Cause Atua says
Our
so.
desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who is the culprit. He's the one who distributes the multi-video.
I see, yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought. We have driven Kirumi that far.
True.
What worries me is, as long as we are trapped here, we don't know what's true or false. That must be why Kirumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it.
Hey,
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consent from the beginning, not including you, of course. I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. What I wonder were his intentions. I would never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kirumi said. What Kirumi said? Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon showing that video.
That's...
What she said earlier, correct? What about it? She said she remembered, and it didn't sound like a lie either. Maybe that video had the properties of a flashback light, if it made her remember. The properties of a flashback light? Still, how could Kirumi remember for something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her just to forget. That's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we will remember by watching our videos? And if that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't watch the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm convinced it's probably for the best. Those motive videos would mess up. It's better if we would mess us up, okay. It's better if we just believe in each other. That's right, it's the best we not remember our motives for everyone's sake. Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake. I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I will just keep lying. Maybe seeing Kirumi's final moments has made me change my views. She tried to escape until the very end, running away to live. Might not be a bad idea.
Right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't
That's
enough.
right.
Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes, you just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. And with that, the second class trial ended for us. A prime victory. Ein Führungssieg. Ein Sieg, man gewinnt, aber hat mehr verloren. Habe ich mal gelernt im Minecraft-Sinne. Damit, wenn man gegen jemanden kämpft, es kein Führungssieg ist. We had still lost a friend. What is the end Kaito spoke of and how did we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. He doesn't know. Wenn jetzt Speichern kommt, ist die Folge zu Ende. When we returned from the courtroom, the area was already blank in darkness.
For now.
For now we should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action. My brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day. Like you have, yeah, I have even a brain to use. Anyway, the killing is over. I won't allow it to go on. It will be fine as long as we listen to Atua. We all just be fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gonta? Why are you staring at the sky? It's just, even when all of this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty. But stars here are different. Not the same ones Gonta used to. Different? Do you mean the position of the stars? Yeah, Gonta looking, but not can find star he remembers.
Why?
But why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away?
Hey, so
Hey, let's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, hold on. I have to tell you guys something. What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out. No, I won't take that long. So just listen to what I have to say.
What is it?
Tell them what is you have to say. Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of impulsive liar.
get it?
But that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group.
Huh?
Liar worse than you. I'm talking about Maki. What?
what?
What do you mean Maki's a liar?
Ah.
Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Yoma wanted her to show him his multi-video because he was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
But that wasn't the whole story. Yoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Yoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, if you don't show me my water video, I will tell everyone what you really are. That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma. She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute. What shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity, what? I have known Maki's true identity the whole time. For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now, but that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows, right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
Whoa! Still best waifu. Oh, interesting. Okay, dann war's das mit der Episode. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. I was right once again. In diesem Sinne bedanke ich mich ganz herzlich fürs Zusehen. Und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Episode. Bis dann. Tschüsschen.